Jean? Jean, darling, I'm home. It's me, Andrew. Where were you hiding?
In your heart.
A glass of wine.
And I am thine.
A lad's lamp.
And your BGHS.
My genie with the light brown hair.
I'm on the magic carpet, master. Where to?
Our first dance.
Again?
Again and again.
In the ninth grade.
Who were y'all dressed?
You had a bow tie.
And red lipstick.
That clipped on.
And silk stockings.
And it kept slipping off.
You were children.
Seems that way looking back.
I didn't feel like a child.
A man?
A god.
My first.
Your first?
My first date, silly.
Oh. For a moment I thought.
Now, Andrew, we've been through all of that before.
Well, you're my first.
That's all in the past.
Why did we drift apart?
Does it really matter now?
Those are the most important years from 17 to 22.
All years are important.
No, each year is less important. The early ones come most.
Now, I suppose you would say the 9 months before birth are more important than any 9 months after.
Without a doubt.
I suppose your father's childhood influenced you more than your own.
Maybe.
But not so much as your grandfather's childhood.
Possible.
Where does it stop?
It doesn't.
I've had enough of this. Time out?
Time.
What about the present?
No presents today for you. It's not your birthday.
Very funny.
Couldn't resist.
You haven't been planned that you have.
Same as the rest when I'm out with you.
Now, Andrew, don't try to tell me you don't like your work. I know better.
Putting out newspapers like playing baseball.
How?
You know there's going to be a game, but you don't know if you're going to win or lose.
Did you win today?
I think so.
But that's not enough.
If I had the job, and not you, I'd cry.
Don't say
But if I had you, and not the job, I'd survive.
silly man.
How's your day?
You don't have to ask that.
I just wanted to hear you say it again.
I wait for you all day. And I listen for your footsteps in the hall.
Then why weren't you here when I walked in?
I had to fix my hair. I wanted to look special.
You always look special.
Love is blind.
And death.
And dumb?
And wonderful.
Peace.
Peace.
I'm not here.
Coward?
I've had enough of the outside world.
Maybe it's the wrong number.
I'm not taking any chances.
Hello? Where else would I be? Tonight? I know you're my brother. You don't have to be my keeper. Yes. Oh, well, a friend? All right. Bring her over if you want to. And yes, I will be polite, but I'm not in the mood for a party. All right. So long. Jean, I'm sorry. I couldn't say no. Not to my own brother. Please come back. I couldn't say no.
That's all right.
They won't stay long.
I understand.
Everyone wants to help.
Not everybody.
Well, my brother.
He was always good to you.
Did you know he helped me to meet you?
No.
When I was 14 and my brother was 16, I asked him to do me a favor. I told him to walk right next to you so you could overhear it. And he told his friends that I liked you.
You never told me that.
I forget until just now.
You know something?
What?
I remember hearing your brother say that.
You never told me that.
I forget until just now.
So my strategy worked.
It wasn't necessary.
It wasn't.
I was crazy about you too.
You were.
Do you know what I did in the 9th grade that I never told you?
I'm not sure I want to know.
It's about you, silly.
Oh.
Well, do you remember how the girls' and boys' gym were separated by a huge mat on the ceiling?
No.
Big you are. Well, I used to climb the rope to peek over the mat just to see you.
You climbed the rope just to see me.
It's just like Tarzan's Jane.
Better Jane than a cheater.
No more.
But it's a lifelong vice.
Cheating?
Punning.
I got you that time.
You know what's strange?
Tell me.
Coincidence. I would have almost never gone to the school where we met. My father was going to move the family, but at the last minute he got a promotion and we stayed where we were.
We might never have met.
I can't imagine my life without you.
Know me.
Know you?
Know you.
Know me?
Peace.
Why didn't we have this much time years ago?
We did.
Then why didn't we use it up?
We were too busy living,
Meeting people.
saving the world.
We used to look for things to do.
Not anymore.
If you had one night to live over, what would you do?
From when?
Then.
Before?
Yes.
I'd do just what we're doing.
Now I know how people who believe in God.
How?
The feeling of never being alone, having someone else in the room.
You had a pun, I had a poem.
Go ahead.
Between the womb and tomb, this room,
It needs work.
such as,
It's wet in the womb and cold in this tube. So let's stay dry and warm in this room.
I like my version better.
So do I.
You are to me father, brother, son, husband,
Lover?
and lover. You are all men in one man.
I can listen to you all night.
You are all men to me. You are the rivers that flow to the sea.
Not bad for a girl who started out climbing ropes.
You do know what I mean.
I do. It's mutual. It's just how you say that.
Story of my life.
I'm glad you're you.
What else would I be?
Well, I'm glad you're not perfect.
How am I not cousins?
Well, when you pull the bedclothes up, your fingernails tear the sheet. And when you cook an egg, there's always a burnt edge.
Why are you so glad?
Because if you were perfect, you wouldn't be real.
You're not perfect either.
Prove it.
You don't cut your toenails. So while I'm tearing the top of the sheet, you're straightening the bottom.
Do you know what the strangest of all strange things are?
Perhaps
Stranger.
Siamese twins.
Stranger.
Coincidence?
Stranger. That some married couples who say they live happily married sleep in separate beds.
That's their problem.
That's like playing ping pong with someone on a different table.
There's one thing I like better than sex.
Sunsets.
No.
Rainbows.
No.
Giraffes.
No.
I give up.
Holding you during the night.
Better than sex?
More peaceful.
I had a dog when I was a kid.
Moxie.
You remember Moxie?
You used to walk her past my house.
You were watching.
Between the blinds.
Then why didn't you come out?
Why don't you come in?
I was bashful.
Me too.
You remembered Moxie.
Of course.
Whenever she was in the room with me, she always sat close enough so that her paw was touching me. Or her tail. Well, that depends on one's point of view. I must answer.
Goodbye, Hannah.
Don't say goodbye.
I won't go far.
Jean.
Andy, this is Frankie Stoughton. Frankie, my brother Andy.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry to invite myself in like this.
I understand.
I hope we weren't disturbing you.
Too late for that now.
Andy!
Sorry.
Look, I've known you too long to watch you out.
It's mutual.
So I'll skip the preliminaries.
You can skip them all.
What do you mean?
Got it figured out already.
See, I told you, he's smarter than I am.
So, your friend's a doctor.
That's right.
And you brought her here because you think I'm cracking up.
I am a doctor, the worst kind.
A psychiatrist.
I know intentions of tricking you. I was going to tell you straight out.
But I beat you to it.
You do it.
So now that we know where we all stand, let's have a drink.
Make it two.
3.
So what makes you think I'm cracking up?
Nobody said you were cracking up.
A plumber comes to fix a sink, but for the mind, you call a shrink.
So your brother tells me I haven't left the house in 2 years?
Except for work.
Yes.
Doctor, do you know what Sigmund Freud said about mental health?
Yes.
Will someone tell me?
The ability to work.
And I work. But whatever I do in the evenings is my business.
Of course.
You look worried.
I remember the old Andy.
Will change.
Not that much.
crazy?
Of course not.
Then do I look unhappy?
No.
Well,
2 years, Andy.
I need help, I'll call.
Promise? Promise. Well, Doctor,
Be frank.
he's also funnier than I am.
All I can say is, if you ever want to talk, I'll listen.
Fair enough.
How about offering us one more drink?
Why not? On second thought, I've known you too long to horse around, and I want you guys.
You want us to leave?
Yes.
You want to be alone?
Is that so strange?
No.
I'm tired.
Look, this wine really hits the spot. Would it be okay if we stay for a while? You can turn in. We can let ourselves out.
Why not?
Thanks.
Nice meeting you, Doc.
It's usual.
Thanks, old timer,
For meddling?
for being my brother.
Take care of yourself.
I'll take that myself.
I know.
I'm a survivor.
Yeah.
Good night.
Call if you want to talk.
Good night. Well, Doctor,
2 years?
2 years.
Where was the fire?
In the bedroom.
And the glove?
He wears it to cover the scars he got trying to save her.
He must have loved her a great deal.
Maybe too much.
Who can help him with that?
Is there anything we can do to help him?
Maybe, if he needs help.
What do you mean?
Who was the happiest man in the world tonight? Did you see the face he had on when he asked us to leave? He has found the one with between my side.
Which is?
A love that cannot change.
That's not love, Doctor. That's memory.
I wonder.
It's not life. It's death.
How did it start?
They met when they were kids.
I met the fire.
Smoking.
In bed?
Yes.
She fell asleep.
She was asleep.